And we're live.
Hey, hey! Haven't done that in a while. Sandra here
And Lewis.
with First Class RV Adventures, and we're coming live right now from Florida. Oh my goodness, these couches are comfy.
Yes, they are.
If you didn't see our last video, we actually just showed these. They're comfy.
Yeah, we just installed these guys. There's some Thomas Paines.
Shout out to the Burt.
They're freaking amazing. They got heat, massage. They open and close with a button.
Yes.
Pretty cool. But we didn't get on here to
Anyways.
talk about sofas.
Hello, we're just giving like a couple of minutes or seconds for people to get on. Make sure that we are on here. Hello, hello.
Oh yeah, I guess we can't read that very good, huh?
Our AC is not on. Hey, hey, Audrey.
Does it sound like it's on?
Yeah, does it sound like it's on? Hello, exploring the look.
What?
On? Does it? Yeah,
Does
we
it sound
actually
on?
have everything off. Aw.
Some of my favorite
Love
people.
you, Audrey. Hello, hello, Diary of a Family. Okay,
Okay, we're good. We sound good.
okay. Maybe we
What's
just
up,
have
Doug?
to make sure we speak up.
Yes.
All right. I am very soft-spoken, so yes, I will do a little yelling. No, I won't do no yelling, but I'll talk louder. Hello, hello. Hello. Hi, hi. That's
What does
not
that
our
mean?
truck. Somebody's alarm is going off. I've been waiting all day. Hey, Driving and Vibing is here.
What's up?
Hey, Kyle and Olivia. All right, so I think we've also been a little anxious today because Lewis announced going live today without knowing that this morning there was going to be something released. Are you guys? Okay, I kept hearing the alarm. Without something, being released. We had no idea. Like, we
No.
woke up this morning, we're like, whoa. So we're going live here to kind of share our story, our experience, everything, the good, the bad, the funny, like the whole thing, and from our experience. So we're not gonna talk about anybody else's experience, really like what we experienced, what the ups and the downs, the red flags, that kind of stuff. And we feel it's important to share the truth, so that's why we did live because there's obviously no editing in live. And I love this quote, and I have been sharing it because, our hearts have been like a little torn the last couple weeks, just like, what do we do? Because if you didn't know, we were supposed to head out to film our reality show this year, and there was just so many little red flags that we actually made this decision to not do it about 3 weeks ago. We were like, you know what, we're not going to put our family through this because, and you'll get to hear more of that story, but the quote is, in a time of universal deceit, telling the truth is a revolutionary act. And that's pretty powerful. Because it is a huge thing to actually say the truth and speak up. And it's not about talking bad about anybody. It's just literally stating the truth and the facts of whatever the situation is, and not just in this situation, whatever situation. It's so good to stand in your truth. And if you know me and Lewis, we're so positive, but there is right and wrong, and so I think that's what we want to kind of get on here and share everything from our perspective, right? So,
He's on it.
where are we going to start?
Man, where do we start, man? I remember the reason why we had signed up in the first place, it wasn't to do the movie,
That's right.
It was to do a show, and it was going to be a 10-episode show. We were going to go through the Rockies with our family in the toy hauler. That was going to be our show. We signed a contract, did a press release on our fan page, and that's all we signed up for. And then
We're very
literally,
excited.
yeah, absolutely, we were super excited. But on the way to Texas, we were actually in Bayside at our awesome boondocking spot that we like up there. And Eric hits us up and he's like, "Hey, you guys want to be in the movie?" And we're like, "Yeah, like who the heck wouldn't be, right? I know all of you YouTubers, if you got the opportunity to be in a movie, you guys would jump at it," and we were ecstatic. So we left to Texas, and we got there. We didn't know anybody right?
Yeah,
We didn't know anybody, cast members. We didn't know,
nobody
you know,
in
she
person.
talked to Audrey.
And Laura.
Yeah, but it was really, we didn't really know anybody. And so, you know, we started meeting everybody, and it was it was exciting. And Sandra and I, we kind of feed off the excitement. Like we follow the excitement. Like in business ventures and day to day, we're like, wherever the excitement's at, that's
Well,
where we want to be.
And that it felt like right.
Right.
And then we really liked the whole thing as far as like sharing the story, because it's powerful to share your story because you're able to inspire, and a lot of people have been inspired through the movie and just through content creators here. I know like there's so many on here, and I wear glasses, so I'm having a hard time seeing the comments, but it's powerful to share your story. And so yeah, we were so excited to be there and meet everybody. I still remember, and we got there right around Audrey's birthday, like the day before or something. We got to celebrate. It was just a really good, positive experience. Like, it was awesome. But a couple days in, I think this was kind of the first red flag was, we're not going to film the show. We're going to put that off to next year. And that was originally, you know, the reason we had left to go was film our reality show.
Crossed I don't know how many states and all this stuff. That was the plan, and we didn't plan to leave Texas, you know, because the plans had changed. It was supposed to be in Colorado, but then they had changed. They found the town of Wellington that would basically rolled out the red carpet for everybody. I mean, anybody that attended Nomad Fest, they know. I mean, they were all about Nomad Fest, right? And we ended up staying there.
Yeah, and so I think the red flag was that one was the first one, because we were like, okay, but it made sense because they were still filming the movie. They had a ton of like, you know, the hot weather and all this stuff. And it made sense. Like, how are we going to squeeze this in with the movie that still has to get edited, that still has to be finished filming? Like, there was so much left to do for it. So that's why we were asked to be in the movie. And it was actually just to make an appearance in the movie. And so although it was kind of a red flag, I think we both ignored it. We were like, well, okay, it makes sense. It totally did. And we just...
But then...
kept going.
We traveled all across the United States of America.
Second red flag was, okay, well, we'll film in Colorado. We have to go over there anyways. We have to get some footage out there for Camp Addict. And we were like, all right. And, you know, we like Colorado. We actually, when we first started RVing, we started over there. We went to see my brother within like 2 months. So we were all about it. We were like, oh, we're excited. We're going to go back to the first place. But we thought that's where it was going to end, right? We didn't know that there was going to be more. So that's kind of, that's when we noticed like the communication was a little crazy. And we were like, oh man, how are we going to do this? And it actually, financially, we weren't prepared to do that. But Lewis and I are both the kind that we what's that saying? Like, you jumped out of the airplane and we build our parachute as we go. So it had put us in this crazy, like, and we didn't speak about all this because it was like happening so quickly, but that put us like in a financial kind of
it was lean times.
Strain. Yeah, it was a little crazy. Then
I mean, we did like what, 6,000 miles or something all over the place. We went from Texas to Colorado. We went to North Dakota, Montana, Washington, South Dakota, Montana, Washington. I mean, guys, we were all over the place.
It was crazy. And we weren't prepared for boondocking.
No.
So a lot of our fellow nomads, shout out to you guys.
Man, shout out to you guys. You guys rescued us in so many ways, man. With water, power. I mean, you know, we're used to just running on a generator, and if you run on a generator and, you know, we're in a big old 44-foot fifth wheel, I mean, you could hit $40-50 a day, you know?
And we did that a couple times.
And that shit adds up. For that, you might as well stay in a fancy-ass resort, right? And if it wasn't for some of you guys, man, we would have been in big trouble.
Yeah. So that was the other thing. So it was like a crazy experience where we were like, oh my god, what did we do? Yeah, we were like, we have 2 little ones, it's not just us. But we were kind of like weighing the good and the bad, right? I feel like we were like, well,
No risk, no reward.
we're
you know,
at least
gotta...
learning about boondocking, and we have had people that came and helped us. So we didn't, we were able to kind of get through that time. And then, thank gosh for Facebook, and we had a four-wheeler. Eventually, we were heading to Nomad Fest, and it was crazy times. It was crazy times, like negative accounts, like nuts. Like Lewis selling the four-wheeler on the way to Nomad Fest. Like we were like, is this really happening? Because we didn't have enough to get to Nomad Fest. It was nuts, and
we were picking up side jobs. Shout out to Stealth.
I mean,
shout out to my friend Eric, man, at Stealth, man. He saved our asses a couple times. He gave us a job for a little while. I mean, we had done so much stuff. Laura and John, they can attest to times where we had to like pull over and stop and camp and raise freaking money.
We were like, we gotta do this.
We're lucky that, we've been doing the online thing for a while, and we have all sorts of ways to make an income. And we were lucky, to be able to do that, man, because a lot of the nomads, they don't really do that.
Yeah, we've been entrepreneurs for a while, and we don't have anything that comes.
We don't have military. We don't have 401k or none of that.
So it was
savings
crazy.
Has been gone.
That was the other thing. We did go with a small cushion because we thought we were gonna be in Texas, and then the plans had gotten switched, and we ran through that really quick, quick with kids.
Yeah.
I mean,
lost our Bitcoin, remember?
Oh yeah, then we lost our hard drive.
That was crazy.
I felt like the universe was giving us signs.
Man, they were totally.
We weren't listening.
Like, you don't have the money to do this, but
stay still.
Yeah, but you're gonna do it anyway. I mean, but when you were talking to everybody that was partners, that was deeply involved with the crew, the you were like, okay, this is gonna work. You knew the money was there.
Support.
Yes, the companies, sponsors. I mean, everybody was excited.
And Lewis and I, we did have the opportunity to work as far as bringing in sponsors.
Right.
So we knew that the support was there. And it was, it was incredible. And I think that's like the biggest, and for a lot of people, it's like hard to wrap my brain around it. Honestly, I still kind of get like, did this really happen? Because there was so much support. Like Nomad Fest was amazing. Like everything went so good. Everybody was so happy. We had the opportunity to be host, and it was fun. Oh, there we go.
Okay. And we're back. If you're just tuning in right now, guys, we are talking about our experience during the filming of the RV Nomads movie. And if you guys don't know, they actually changed the name to the YouTube this morning. That's another fun fact for you.
A question I've received, I don't know if you had any questions about that, but we don't know why the name changed. Like, we don't have answers for that. And
very interesting.
And what I was saying before was, like, it's hard to wrap our head around it because there was so much support. I mean,
yeah, the kids need to get off the jetpack.
Yeah, they do. There was so much support, and so I think that's the biggest mind-blowing part. Like, this could have been great for years and years and years to come, because, like, us personally, we were excited about Nomad Fest 2019. Like, we even got stuff because we thought there was going to be a Halloween bash. We got stuff for next year. For this year, and it's just like this really happened kind of thing. And something like that also happened is I didn't receive payment for invoices back in October and November because I was actually writing. And the reason I'm sharing that is not so people feel bad, but like next time I know is, even though I'm so trusting, and I think that it's a good thing and a bad thing, is to have it in paper, have it in writing.
Why were you trusting them though? Because they were paying us.
Yes,
they were paying, right? They were paying with writing. Or when we bring in a sponsor, we would get paid our 20%.
Yeah, so
and it was very fast, right? Yeah. So we were like, okay, we're good. We could trust them. So she kept writing and stuff, right? Well, then the next month came, and the same thing happened. Then we're like, okay, wait a minute. We're in 2019. What the heck is going on?
So luckily, I did stop writing.
Yeah.
I couldn't get an answer.
Yeah.
Like, do you want me to keep writing? Do you not want me
Yeah.
to? So. Luckily, I was like, you know what? I followed my intuition. 2 months have passed. I'm not going to continue, even though I haven't heard anything. So that was that experience. I know I've had messages like, oh no, sorry that it happened to you. About I never said who it was from. This is the first time I publicly come out and say why or who
Yes.
or. But it was from that, and so many years of being online, I've never had that happen. I am very like, okay, I have your word. I know, like. And I've never had an issue. It's been years.
The good thing about online, a lot of times we get paid before we do the work.
Yeah.
So we know we get paid. You
So-
know, we're used to that. But anyway, who wants to hear
So-
some juicy stuff?
Like what?
Oh, let's get into some juicy stuff.
Lewis.
Yes. I know you guys tuned in for some juicy stuff, so I want to share some things with you guys. If you guys do your research, you know, we only talk about the facts here, right? On this live, we're only talking about the facts. And if you guys do your research on, let's say, Eric Odom, especially on YouTube, numerous videos are going to pop up with this man. And
Yes,
you have to do your due diligence, do your own research. I don't have to go on and run his name through the mud or anything like that. He's done that all by himself. And go on YouTube, look his name up, and you will see some interesting facts from his past. Okay.
And you will find this on your own.
You'll find all on your own. It's very simple, very easy. You know, everybody knows how to Google. Use Google. Google's your friend. And that's when we really started questioning his motives, what the purpose was, why is all this stuff happening. It was very interesting to me. I was kind of laughing this morning when all this stuff was getting shut down and stuff. I thought it was funny. First, we got a private email from Eric. I don't know if anybody else got a private email from Eric, but it seems like to me he figured out, or he found out by some birdie that Columbo he found out by some birdie that we were going live and we were going to talk about him. And I don't know, he sent us an email and he was basically blowing, you know, sugar up my tailpipe, basically saying all sweet things and that we were so positive, and we're the reason why he was looking at this positively, and all kinds of mumbo jumbo. I think Sandra should read the email. Who wants to hear the email? Oh, she can't? How about from your computer?
But basically, that's what it was.
Yeah, it was blowing hot smoke up our ass. So
and it's
it was
sad.
so fake, man, because he's hiding behind a fucking email, man.
It's sad.
Come on.
Because, like, we trusted. We
just like all you guys
totally
did, right?
trusted, yeah. And I know there's more people that trusted the whole thing.
But this is not the first time it happened.
Yeah,
and
so.
that's why, at the end of the day, I kind of feel like he's going to spin this into something else. You know, he changed the name of YouTube. It has over 150,000 views already. You know, what's to say the man doesn't run a campaign in 6 months from now when everybody has forgotten about it, right? And then it's up to 1 million views. You know, I always told Sandra, all you need is $1 from every person, 1 million people, and that's $1 million, right? I mean, what's to say that he can't run the campaign later on? So we just want to, you know, shed light on the facts. You know, let you guys know who he is a little bit. Do your research. Do your due diligence. Don't give this man no more money. You know, and up until today, you know, everything was still open. You could book the film school, Nomad Fest tickets, all the website stuff, all that shit was working. You know, and I just think that's very odd, seeing as I know we believe that he already had this shit all planned. He didn't. This is not the first time. Okay, look. Check. This is a good example. So, a couple months back, he did a crowdfunding to finish the movie. You guys remember that? You know, and on that, he said that, you know, he needed money to finish the movie, and it was going to help the cast. You know, they were going to get paid and all this stuff, right? Well, obviously it wasn't the first time that he ran into money issues, right? But he reached out. You know, me and my friend Vince had this convo today. But he reached out to everybody and raised money. And he raised it. It was like $25,000, right? It was something crazy. But he did it. So if, like in this email today, which was a crock of bullshit, But in his email today, he was stating that it was money issues and financial circumstances and all that shit. But I know that there was so many people that were backing this project. If he would have did another damn fundraiser like he had been doing,
Yeah, it would have
people
been
would
backed
have
up.
people would have
Plus,
backed it up.
we mentioned we had sponsors lined
Yes,
up.
I mean
Lewis and
multiple
yeah.
sponsors, you know, and so did he, and he dropped the ball on some of those sponsors too. Why was he dropping the ball? Because he knew 2019 Nomad Fest was not going to occur. He knew that. I mean, come on, why would you not? Why would you drop the ball with somebody that's going to hand you a check?
Well, and so much support.
Come on, man.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And it's heartbreaking. Like I am, you know, the color personalities. I have very much yellow in me.
Right.
What's my nickname? Mother Teresa.
Mother Teresa.
So it breaks my heart.
Yeah, and if it wasn't for her on this live, I would probably go from a total different angle on this thing. But you know, I'm gonna stay calm and collective. You know.
It breaks my heart.
It's sad, man.
It is sad, but at the end of the day, like overall, like we made some awesome friends.
It was freaking epic time too.
It was.
Nomad Fest was a blast. The last day of Nomad Fest. If anybody was there, they know what I'm talking about.
It was so awesome.
It was so cool.
And at the end of the day, like I think it was our first time really learning about community on the road after over 2.5 years. We didn't really, because it was just us. We were still learning how to be parents because Mimi was only 1 when we started. So it was our first like real time of having community. So like overall, like that part of it was amazing, and I don't regret it. Even though we had
got a road
crazy
family now.
times, yeah.
That's a good question, man.
I know.
You know, I kind
to.
of believe, like Rob. Come on, man. You know, Rob's my dude. I'm gonna say this, man. I'm gonna say he saw an opportunity. You know, the reason why he got into this was actually he was at Walmart and he saw a couple camping at an RV, like a lot of us do, right? When we're traveling on the road, he saw a couple sitting on their beach chairs on outside of Walmart. He's like, "What the hell?" And he saw an opportunity, and then when he started looking it up, he saw a lot of people doing it. I mean, there's groups all over the place with hundreds of thousands of people in these groups, and he's like, "Holy crap!" And it may have not been as big as some of the campaigns that he used to run in his political world and all that, but I'm a firm believer that you don't need that many people to raise a lot of money. And he found his group of people that he could do that with,
and
he totally took advantage of. I mean, it felt like he was sincere, like he was.
It did feel genuine.
It did.
Which is, I think, the hardest part of it all. Like, we've had conversations with him. One-on-one, we had the opportunity. So it's like...
Well, let's talk about that, though. Let's talk about that. So, in the beginning, and it's a trend, because, you know, we have friends here through all this mess, but it was a trend that in the beginning, he was like your best buddy. You know, in the beginning... He would hang out with you. He would come by the fire, always try to talk to you, pull you to the side, made you feel special, right? He made you feel like he was important. He would throw around titles. You know what I mean? Sandra and I, he titled us one day without even knowing, you know, we didn't know anything. He's like, "Hey, how would you guys like to be sales directors?" And we're like, "Oh shit, that sounds tooty too. I'll take that," you know?
That's what he said.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So he had a way of persuading you to do exactly what he wanted you to do without him telling you exactly what he wanted you to do. So he's definitely, he studied the 48 Laws of Power. Yeah, he had a certain way of making you feel, and he was still doing that. I mean, some of you guys know, the ones that had future things popping up. I mean, you know, I know you guys felt the same way. You know, I know you guys were excited. I know you guys were ready to film and travel around and, you know, do all this stuff. And
I know a lot of people
drop what they were doing. I mean, I heard some talks about people trying to quit jobs and stuff to do this mess.
Like there was a lot, like
that was crazy. When we started hearing that, we're like, "Oh, okay, hold up, time out." And I mean, yesterday everything was live.
Yeah, it was. Which is why Lewis, I think, was like, we gotta go live and make sure that people are not buying tickets. So when we woke up this morning, it was kind of a relief. Like, okay, at least that's out there.
He stopped taking money. He stopped, you know.
Thank gosh.
Yeah, because it was interesting.
Because that was making it worse.
Yeah, because he wasn't open, so we're like, what the hell?
I couldn't read it. My glasses.
Yeah, we have to read them back.
Yeah, I have to go back. Yeah, we definitely like, and it's so mind-blowing because it was so all, and you know, all of us RVers are big on collaborating. It was like all the things that we
fed into like what we thrive off of,
and
right?
I hate to say that it was done on purpose. We can never, we're not in his mind. We don't know. We can just say what our experience was at the end of the day.
But the proof is in the pudding. If you do your research, if you go back in time, I mean,
we found interesting comments on some of the videos from a couple years ago.
And it was basically saying he was scamming people.
Like,
I mean, you know, you can't fight the facts.
So
we hope that wasn't the case here, but I mean, we're gonna see, guys. We're gonna see if he returns money. If he, you know, we personally don't see how he's gonna do it. We don't see. He doesn't have enough money to refund everybody.
Well, we don't know all that. So we are going to wait to see on Monday to see if
from the last bank statements, he doesn't have enough money to cover everybody's refunds.
We didn't see bank statements.
Well, you know, from friends of friends of friends.
So let us know, like, because we have nothing. Well, we didn't get paid. I don't think we're gonna get paid. We didn't sign nothing.
Absolutely not getting paid.
So we're not getting paid for October, November's work, which irks me because I took time out from my kids to do that work. But it is what it is, and it'll come around somehow. So that's that. But those of you that bought tickets, like,
I would be blowing up his email.
I want to know that you do receive it. Like, that's huge. Like, so many people were invested in it, and
a lot of people. I mean, they were sold out. Every time the tickets went up, they were selling out.
I'm really like rooting for every single person to get their refund on their ticket.
Absolutely.
Like
I
that,
hope all you guys get your money back, man.
Because
we're not gonna get our money back though. Or, you know, wear and tear. I got to do the tires on the truck, tires on the rig. I mean, you know, shit.
Yeah, that's
assed
crazy.
out. I'm gonna have to go sell myself somewhere.
So that's our experience.
What's his email, phone number? Hey, see, I like how you think it.
So that is basically our experience. We didn't listen to the red flags, so it's a lesson learned for us. Next time there's a red flag, we follow our intuition. We do more of our research of who we're working with. We should have done the Googling.
Oh my gosh.
A year ago. Not a year ago, but.
And you know what's funny? Like, when you go back and think about, when you go back and think about what were we thinking, everybody was like, oh, he did the Tea Party. Oh, man. Like, he was like some political god, and he's raised millions of dollars for these many campaigns and this and that and all this. And we're like, okay, shit, now he's doing the RV thing. Man, this is going to be crazy. This is going to be epic.
And epic stood for such an awesome acronym, too.
Yeah. It was he's a smart guy.
He's good.
He's good. You got to give him credit somewhere, right? Shit. He had us all tricked.
It's sad.
But, you know, when we got to hang out with them a little bit, right? And a lot of times they were, like, isolated, and we always thought it was because of work, because all this madness that was going on behind the scenes and stuff. And we're like, man, he has to be so busy. He was always locked away. Jenna was always locked away. And now when you go back and you look at those things, and man, like, were they busy or were they hiding? You know, like, were they trying not to talk to people? Where they didn't want to answer questions because, you know, that's how people put things together, right? They start asking questions.
To question that now, because at the time we was like, oh, they're busy working.
Yeah.
But now in retrospect, we're like,
Yeah.
And it sucks to have to even think about that kind of stuff. Like,
it sucks this all happened because everybody that was involved they felt like this was gonna blow up. Like everybody felt like
It
this
was
was exactly
such a-
what we all needed for our channels,
It was such
for
a
our
good
families.
thing.
It was a great thing.
It was amazing.
It was different. It was exciting. Nobody had done that before in the RV realm. You know, I think it was perfect. I mean,
It
anything
was.
on Netflix, they had nothing on the movie. I
And
mean,
if you went to Nomad Fest, like you could just feel
yeah.
all the energy, all the love, like
People came from all over the place to this little
Alaska.
ass town in Wellington that had like 2,000 people in the damn city.
And
I
then
mean,
I feel bad for the town of Wellington because they
yeah.
were so excited
Man,
to
they were
have
jumping
us
through
back.
hoops for ENTV, man.
They wanted us back this year. Like they were so excited, and like all
Yeah.
that makes me so
Like
sad.
what was her name? The restaurant, the Mexican restaurant?
Mona's.
She had the best weeks
I like
when we were
Mexican
out
too, yeah.
there. Like literally, she raised so much money with all you guys. You guys probably don't even know this, but everybody that
Yeah.
went to her restaurant, she loves you guys. She raised the most money in that week
She was crying.
than the whole freaking year, guys. Any year that she's ever been there, she went on a vacation, guys. After that, you know, so pat yourselves on the back. You guys did you guys
Everybody
did so
that supported,
good
like,
for the town.
Thank
I mean,
you guys.
yeah, and I'm sure somehow, some way, you guys will get repaid. I mean, karma.
And that
does
can't
have
be
a way of
taken
catching
away.
up.
At the end of the day, the event was
Nope.
successful. The movie was incredible. The friendships we made are
Priceless.
irreplaceable. Yeah, like all of that, we can't take any of that. Like all of that gets credit because
I got
that
news for
was
y'all. None of y'all
amazing.
know. Oh yeah, what's that?
Who's
What
that?
is Eric's wife on here?
That was the comment.
Oh, that's a nice juicy fact. What's this?
What are we
It
doing?
says, "Is this the equipment brought by investors going to be given back or sold?"
We have
That's a
no
good question.
idea. Yeah, we don't know. We're not in contact.
No.
With
no.
anybody, and
No.
we haven't been. For
Maybe we
months.
should send an email.
I missed it. Oh, she
Yeah,
said,
everybody,
"Nomad Fest should be our-"
we have, that's a good ass question.
Yeah, that is a really good question. Yeah, we don't know. Like the last contact we had was back in December.
One left text.
No, that was December. Like talking. Like that's the last time that. Because I've met.
What, on Slack?
No, on the phone.
Oh.
Because I have
I
not
don't
heard
remember
back
that.
since December 7th, to be exact. Because I
That's
actually
good.
went back because I was curious. So that's the last bit of
Yo, so
communication.
whoever put that in there that they know something that we don't know, drop it in the comments, man. I want to hear
I
the
missed
juicy. I
it.
want to hear,
I
if as
missed
long
it.
as it's a fact.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
the thing.
Yeah.
State facts.
Facts, baby. Facts, and facts. You can't argue with them.
Oh man, I have to go back and see all the comments because I wear glasses.
Yeah, she's
and I
partially
can't see
blind,
them.
and that's why she doesn't drive.
Not at nighttime.
But is there anything you want to touch on? Your notes over there?
No, we said everything.
That's
I
it?
wanted to make sure that we didn't.
Do you guys
miss
have any
anything.
questions? Like, is there anything that, you know,
Yeah, we said
kind
everything.
of popped up in your head, or did you guys see bad excuses? Bad excuse? Okay.
I missed.
I guess it was a bad excuse. What's next for first class? Ooh, baby, 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 baby.
How do you love them?
I like that. Yeah, so we're doing some projects next couple weeks and stuff.
I said none of you need him. That's right.
That's a fact.
That's it. I
That's
like
the
that
best
one.
comment there. Yeah, so we're gonna be doing some projects in the RV. We're gonna be
Yes.
installing.
We're going from electric to hydraulic leveling
Yes,
system.
thank you, Lippert, for that.
Thank you, Lippert.
We appreciate that.
We're excited.
And we're
We're
gonna be
gonna-
doing.
We have a
what else
lot
are
of
we doing?
stuff coming up with big RV companies this year.
Oh yeah, yeah,
So,
that's cool.
If you didn't know, like last year we started partnerships with Lippert, with Go RV, with FRVTA, like a lot of big things in the RV world. So that's what's
They're
happening
yours,
this year.
man. They're yours if you want them, brother.
So that's what's next for first class.
Yeah, we're just gonna go with the flow. We go with the wind. That's what we've always
We
done.
do go with the
We
wind.
follow the excitement. We have all these awesome road friends now, and I love you guys for it. I mean, I've got so many messages saying, we're gonna be over here. Come over here. We're gonna be over
I
here.
know,
Come
that's
over here.
awesome.
I got some land over there. You can stay on this land over here. You can stay over here. You want to go fishing over here? I had this guy invite me to Alaska today, and the desert, and Montana, and oh man, you guys are awesome.
We absolutely, yeah.
We did not have a road family. I mean, we were basically, we would meet people at parks, but we were separate, you know, go
Just
separate
us.
ways later and stuff like that.
Us
And
are the ones.
now, because of all this craziness, we do have road family. And
I love you guys too.
yeah, we met some of the best people, like our best friends now,
I know.
through all this mess.
Through all this mess. Yes, and we're grateful for that.
Absolutely.
We're so grateful.
Yeah, but definitely, we've been talking about a lot of things.
Melissa. Yes, we are going to Peace River at some point.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Yes,
Absolutely.
I agree.
Yes, it was funny. Stacy and Justin, man, holy crap! It was crazy when we figured out they got picked to do the movie. Remember? 'Cause we had met them in the UP.
I know.
Of all places to find someone, and then they're going to be in the movie with you. You know, we met them in the UP, and they've been amazing. Shout out to Stacy and Justin.
Oh man, I missed them.
Yeah, I can't wait to see y'all again. Aw.
Yeah, same here. The little ones have to
Yeah.
be so big. Aw.
Shout out to Melissa from Thousand Trails.
Peace River.
Peace River Thousand Trails. If you guys have not made it to Peace River Thousand Trails, you might want to go down
Shark
there.
teeth there.
It's really cool. I know
Montana. Oh yeah, we
Family
have to go back to
Adventures TV
Montana.
just went out there and they had a blast out there, so
Yeah.
definitely want to check that out.
Hearing
That's
here.
amazing.
It's a life lesson. Yes, it is.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
a learning experience. Exactly. Totally a learning experience.
You
That
guys
has
see my
been-
Tupperware? yo. Oh, yes,
that was.
awesome.
Yeah,
oh
like
man, that lake was
that
dope.
lake was beautiful. It was. Yeah, there's so much good that came out of it. We're hitting right
See?
through Texas.
I'm
and
telling you, you guys are awesome, man. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. That's why you can't be RV fan. Like, RV friends, man. You
The
just
RV
can't.
community.
Yeah,
is,
you guys are legit, man.
you all get it.
I always say when I first started RVing, I always said that this must have been how neighborhoods and communities used to be. You know, like now you're in a neighborhood, a suburb, you don't know your neighbor,
Yeah,
right?
it's different now.
Until you move out and then they bring you cookies. But in the RV community, you know, everybody's always helpful. They're always, you know, got your back if you need anything. I mean, they rescue you half the time. I know, shout out to Justin, he's rescued me numerous of times. And,
Yeah.
you know, we're grateful for all that, man. We would not trade that in for the world. And now we're just going to continue to do us. And
Just some more lives, probably.
yeah, we're probably going to do some more. I'm sure this story is going to get juicier and juicier and juicier.
We have, I feel like we have kind of not focused as much on our like we have, but we haven't.
Nobody did. I mean, nobody
think
did.
So we're gonna refocus
Right.
a lot more on our brains. So
Right.
love everything about mindset and manifesting, and so go more into that
Yeah.
again. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah, I guess we got to get our mind right again.
Oh yes, Audrey, that was so cool. Audrey and driving and vibing, performing.
Oh
at
my
Nomad
gosh,
Fest.
did they kill it or what, guys? I
Aw.
still say we could put something together. You know,
All right, event planner.
I mean, we just meet up in the field somewhere and say all the Nomad rejects, and we'll have a party at a bonfire.
Why'd that have to be reflex?
Well, I don't know. Anyway, something along those lines.
That would be kind of cool.
But it could be the Nomad Burning
Just
Man or something.
everybody meet there and
Yeah, and bring tequila.
we'll have Vince and
I
Rita.
know the Unfest or something.
The Unfest.
Boom! There you go.
Just
There
do,
you go. The Unfest.
everybody pulls in, parks, bonfire.
Yeah,
and
man. Yo,
perform.
not
That
for
would be kinda
nothing.
cool.
That would be super cool. Everybody's down.
The Unfest.
Yes. Audrey and Driving the Vibe have to be there though.
Oh, and then the crows.
Oh, and the crows,
Oh
man.
my God!
Shout
wait,
out to the
I always
crows.
mess up names, guys. I'm the
In
worst with names.
Salida. Boom!
Oh yeah, right.
Yo,
That BLM.
Salida was fire.
That was
Salida was probably one of the nicest spots we stood at for sure.
That would be
this summer.
cool.
And it's not that out of the way. It's kind of central for
Kind of
everybody.
middle for everybody.
Yeah, we might have to.
We might have to.
We might
We've
have
never
to.
been to Moab.
Moab in April. Oh, snap.
We gotta finish our legs and all that first.
A super band. Word.
Yes, that'd be cool.
Yeah, we gotta.
Yeah. I'm so thankful for all the friendship.
Yeah.
And everybody.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, and everybody's so positive.
Oh, okay, I was gonna. Everybody was like that, you know. Out of everything, everybody that lost money or anything, they were all like, grateful for the relationship, grateful for the new friends, and I'm like,
what goes around comes
that
around.
Is beautiful right there, man.
It is Unfest 2019.
Especially in the time of
like
you know
that.
everybody's going crazy and all kinds of shit going on in the media and the government getting shut down and all that. You don't never hear about that stuff in the RV community, man. Shout out to you guys.
Oh, I lost the
Call it something epic. Yo, you guys are good. I love the Unfest 2019. That's fire.
Cool.
Yeah, we might have to hashtag the Unfest. I like that. We like that.
That was good.
How about this? How about put it in the comments where and when would be the best time, because you got to figure that out, you know, as far as weather and everything like that. And we will put something together.
That would be kind of cool.
We got nothing but time and opportunity, and
it doesn't have to be something like.
It doesn't have to be huge, or it doesn't have to be catered, and you know, we don't need catfish, and
we just need a bonfire.
We just need a bonfire,
and some guitars,
and some
singers.
good people, some super bands, and we could get the show on the road,
That'd be
man.
pretty cool.
You know, no entrance fees or nothing. And shit, we could do it for multiple days. You could boondock in Salida for 14 days. We could have a super Unfest show.
That'd be fun.
June in Salida. That's fire. I like that. They're like, oh, we're here for Nomad Fest. They would probably still love us. They would probably give us the whole damn. They'll probably give us everything. They'll be like, all right, here you go. We're in. See,
yeah, we have
Justin and Stacey are always in. They're awesome.
We
got to talk about this. We'll have to talk about this. If anybody would really want to do that, put it in the comments, and we'll make it happen.
It's near Nomad Fest time.
Yeah, this story is gonna keep probably having some plot twists.
Yes, Audrey. Aw, Mona.
Oh yeah, Mona.
I need to go find her number and just call her and see how she's doing.
Mona, man, she's gonna miss all you guys next year or this year. She's gonna miss you guys.
Unless we do a stop in Wellington first.
She's gonna miss you guys too. That little town, man. You know, she probably only gets what, makes $100 a day or something like that.
Back. I have no idea.
Right.
Call it Nomad Fest.
Oh, yo, you guys are awesome.
You guys are hilarious. I'm the worst at names.
Yeah, we should totally do it in Wellington on the same day. Firecracker!
Talk about button pushing.
What a story that would be. That would be a good one. That would be nice. Mona Fest.
I already have VIP tickets. Somebody.
Joe V, Bahamas. What the? We can't take the RVs out there, bro. We're gonna fly out there.
Oh no, Bahamas. It'll be like fire festival.
Oh my gosh! No. No. Have you guys seen Fire Festival? Because I'll tell you what.
Crazy movie.
When you put these two together, man, I mean, they could make good cellmates. I'm just saying, man. Like,
fire.
And I don't know, like,
fire.
Can you get away with this? Is anybody a lawyer out there in the audience? Like, can we get a lawyer to look at this? Because, good God, there's just so much stuff that stinks.
Yeah, the Netflix one. Oh man, I missed it.
Hey, if y'all guys haven't seen the Fire Festival, go check it out.
Yeah, the one on Netflix is good.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, it was crazy. But I think that's all. That was our experience.
That was basically our experience. I mean, I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff that we can get into later.
And we'll leave it at
I'm sure you guys doing Colombo work will find out for yourself.
Yeah.
Some of the things that we learned. And it's just, it's unfortunate, but there is still positive things at the end of the tunnel.
And things happen for a reason.
Yeah, I definitely think
Everything happened the way it was meant to happen.
when we started seeing, you know, like the Bennett's pulling out and Lauren, John, we start seeing
I think everybody was like,
time to
wait
cut
a
and
minute.
run.
Oh, you start questioning.
Yeah.
You can write a book about your. Oh, it went away.
Chapter
But
3, Trials and Blood and Eternal. Hey. Oh, tell me more about that. Thanks, Joe. Interesting. Yeah, we definitely need to look up.
Yeah, I don't know much about.
Yeah, and I was telling that to John too. You know, being self-employed. I've been self-employed since I was 18. Man, I should definitely know some fucking business laws by now.
Babe, stop cursing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Don't block me, YouTube. I'm sorry.
Jeez. It's a sailor.
I'm just saying. But
All right.
that's it for now, guys. We appreciate the
Thank you so
time.
much for tuning
Thank
in,
you.
you guys. Yeah, your time is priceless. Those of you that watched the replay, thank you. Those of you that hung out with us for 45 minutes, thank you guys. Wow,
45 minutes?
Jeez.
Damn, you could talk, girl.
You.
Jeez.
Thank you guys. Like, seriously, if somebody doesn't tell you that your time is priceless, it is. Because you can never get these last 45 minutes back with us. So thank you. And
Yes.
darn it, I missed the...
Yeah, we're going to go back and spend 45 minutes reading comments here now.
Yeah, we're going to go answer you guys. But thank you so much for tuning in. And if we got to meet in person, thanks to this experience, it was amazing. And
yeah, thanks for everyone that supported us and followed our journey.
Yes.
And I mean, oh my gosh,
Like,
all you guys that bought
appreciate-
tickets for the first one, you know, and the second one after that. I mean, shout out to you guys, man. We really appreciate that.
We love everybody that we met. Like, it's been so amazing.
Yeah, I did not meet one person that did not like the whole show. That's a good sign.
Yes, that is a good thing.
Right? No, I haven't.
Not at all. Everybody's so amazing. So thank you guys. Thank you for being part of our lives. Thank you. We are excited to continue following your journeys too, because you all have amazing journeys, amazing stories, and at the end of the day, that is very true. We all have our own amazing, unique story. So I think that's it. I don't want to say bye. I'm not saying bye. See you later.
See you later, guys.
Don't forget, my name is Sandra.
And I'm Louis.
With First Class RV Adventures,
where we support your dreams.
Bye, guys.
It's a hashtag.